All right, here we go.
Let's get started.
I think I know what people want to hear.
Count it down, like Rockefeller Center. Ready? 3, 2, 1,
Oh my God, it's like Christmas in December. Let's celebrate now.
This is going to be the best Christmas ever.
I loves me a Christmas time.
Christmas ain't Christmas till somebody cries.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
This is for family at Christmas. You know, Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
It's showtime.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Do you watch Dr. Oz and follow his advice religiously? Well, according to a new study, his claims are baseless more than half the time. A recent study published in the British Medical Journal concluded that the famous talk show host has made some less than accurate statements. Researchers selected 40 random episodes of the Dr. Oz show and dissected them to analyze the medical advice being given to the viewers. Their findings? Over half of the health recommendations had either no evidence behind them or they actually contradicted the best available science. 3 words: snake oil salesman. Actor Brad Pitt has been turned down for jury duty in Los Angeles after being deemed too much of a distraction. The 51-year-old actor showed up at the Los Angeles criminal court recently after receiving a summons. He was interviewed along with a number of other potential jurors, but later found out that he had not been chosen to take part. Here's why. Tom Hanks was chosen to appear on the jury for a domestic violence court case last year. He was dismissed after being approached by a female member of the LA City Attorney's Office during a lunch break, a clear infraction of the court rules. The accused, who had been facing up to a year in jail, eventually walked away with just a $150 fine after defense lawyers argued Hanks' presence had left court officials starstruck. The annual World Pie Eating Championships has ended in controversy, apparently because the pies were too big. Results were declared null and void after a chef sent the wrong pies to the competition venue, Harry's Bar in Wigan, England. Former champion Barry Rigby, a warehouse supervisor and part-time fitness instructor, set a time of 42.6 seconds. But the result was only for half a pie after judges decided that full pie consumption could be dangerous to participants. The dimensions for the pies used in the canceled final were actually twice the official competition size. The town of South Pittsburgh, Tennessee has enacted a controversial new policy forbidding any of its employees from posting negative comments on social media. They've also threatened Sony Pictures to not even think about making a comedy about the head of its city council. President Obama has reopened diplomatic relations with Cuba. Well, that will definitely help him shake his image as a socialist. A new report shows that executions and new death sentences in the U.S. are the lowest they've been in decades. Well, that should bring in the tourists. The medical journal Lancet reports that people around the world now live almost 6 years longer than they did in 1990. The number one cause of death back in 1990 was waiting on the dial-up modem. The TSA handed over to a Tucson woman her baggage that an airline had lost 2 decades ago. Wait a second, where are my Tic Tacs? I distinctly remember Tic Tacs. A team of scientists say it has deciphered the moos between a mother cow and her calf. If the mother is happy, she gives a short moo. If she's angry with her calf, she calls him by his full name. Congratulations to Elton John, who got married this weekend. The reception was held at LensCrafters. A new scientific survey shows that men are not as empathetic to their female partner as she is to him. In fact, the scientists had trouble finding enough men who even cared enough to take the survey. Soon, the sky over the state of Maryland will be populated by 2 gargantuan spy blimps that will monitor for attacks on the East Coast. It'll pay for itself by also giving commuters their daily traffic report. Loyola University doctors have cured a woman who had suffered with a congested nose for 18 years. The first thing she realized was that she definitely needs to change the cat's litter box. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of The Reynolds Report every weekday. Be sure to check out The Being Frank Show starring Frank D'Angelo. Live Tuesdays and Thursdays here on NSS at 3 p.m. Eastern.